right, guys, we should be live. I want to welcome everybody to the Team Neos and Boss Squad Monday Night Hangout. So welcome, 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 everybody. Of course, our Monday Night Hangouts are known for being full of energy, excitement, because all of us business owners are hoping to welcome you all that are watching to your brand new business and welcome you to our team and everything like that. So once again, I'll welcome. We have a panel of a bunch of people chewing on snacks, so you can see their mouths moving. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I can see your mouth chewing. Oh yeah, guys.
It's
Um,
go.
it's not go. My name is Nikki Witherspoon. They call me the FBA Ninja. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. It's one of the many ways that you can make money in this wonderful company of DS Domination. So if you're online, you see any of the hashtags that say DSD, DSD 2.0, DS Domination, that's all us, okay? DS Domination is the company that we represent. Our team, Team Neos, and Boss Squad, Neos standing for No Excuses, Only Solution. We are a unit within DS Domination. We run these Hangouts every Monday, same bat time, same bat channel, okay? The faces may change at the bottom, but the information always stays the same. We're super, super excited. We, once again, welcome you to this Hangout. Feel free to interact in the comment section below the video. Additionally, feel free to interact with us on our social media platforms. Those icons are all below the video as well. Guys, we are a super, super social unit. We love interacting with people. We've got close to about 2,000 people on our team so far. I think we probably have more. We just haven't plugged everybody in. Everybody is not plugged in yet. But, guys, we are super, super excited to have you all here. Let me give you a little bit on DS Domination. DS Domination started around August 2013. The company grew from 0 to hero in like no time whatsoever. Just rapid, rapid growth, primarily because of the success of our members. This company shows you how to work your own home business without having to recruit. You can recruit if you'd like, but it's not a requirement. That's probably one of the most enticing things that, I mean, I know that was most enticing for us and probably a lot of other people who may not be super, recruiters out there. The company actually shows you how to make an income using your normal sites like eBay and Amazon. Once you go through your training, you'll incorporate a few more sites out there. But for the most part, we're working with eBay and Amazon. And at this point, you've had to have been living under a rock if you've never heard of either of those two platforms. But if you haven't, the training is there, no worries. We will get you through it all. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a brief about myself. Normally, I would give you a brief about myself and my husband, but because he's down there on the panel, I'm only going to give you a brief about myself. Okay, guys? So once again, Nikki Witherspoon started this company late 2013. Me and my husband did, at least. And we never had any experience selling on eBay or Amazon at that time. We took the training and the training alone and started this process. And the process got us to power sellers on eBay within a matter of 4 months. We were selling everything that we could get our hands on. And it's just been a really, really fulfilling experience. We've shared it with our family members, young, old, retired, still in school. It's just a wide range of people that we've been able to share this experience with. We used to work overseas in Iraq. We actually came home fairly soon after starting the business. That's how much potential that we saw with this particular company. And, we've just been rocking and rolling ever since. The whole FBA Ninja thing came about actually through one of our teammates from one of our corporate events. And, we took some of the training that we learned at the event and pretty much tore up every store from Las Vegas all the way back to Houston where we live. And, after that shopping trip, I was deemed FBA Ninja. My husband's actually called Shipping Samurai. So, we ran with it. We ran with it. And, hey, we love the names. We love it. We love the energy. I'm full of spunk, as you can tell. And sometimes I have to calm myself down. So in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and push this mic on over to the next person. Hey, Kelly, I see you over there. Let's save me, Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm in Texas, the same as Nikki. I'm probably about an hour away from her, but I've make it over to their meetings. I've met Bruce also. He's an awesome dude. But I'm a mom of four. I work full-time as a nurse. And we're always making just enough just to, pay the bills and not be able to really do anything extra. So I came and looked and was looking online. I tried one company, but didn't make anything. But I tried this. I've been with DSD since April of 2014. And within 10 days of listing an item, I made my first sale. This was going from being with another company for 18 months and not making one sale. So, I wanted to keep on going. So I've been going for over a year now, and I'm loving it because I can make sales in my sleep. I can make sales while I'm at work, and I don't have to go out and, go to the store and buy the item. I can just do it on my computer at home in my pajamas. It's very fun to do, and and I love, getting the sales.
Hey, I completely am on that same page with you, okay? Who doesn't like to make sales in their sleep? Guys, coming from a background of never selling anything ever in life, I mean, okay, once again, sold Girl Scout cookies and the little chocolate bars from my JROTC in high school, but that doesn't count. That does not count. We are selling some really, really crazy things out there on eBay. Kelly, give me a couple of examples of things that you're actually able to sell on eBay that you don't physically have on hand.
I sold thing to hold bows and arrows on the wall, and to hold the bow and the arrows on the wall. I don't have them in my garage. I don't have that in my attic. I don't have that stuff somewhere in my bedroom. Yeah, I sold that. I sell some things that are 8 feet wide and 6 feet long. There's no room for that in my house. I have 4 kids. I'm good to keep them in the house. So, it's nice to be able to do these large things. I sold a kayak, okay? A kayak.
What? You don't have a kayak in your purse, Kelly?
Oh, no, sorry. I know I have a big purse, but it won't fit a kayak.
I thought everybody had a kayak in their purse. Come on.
We need a kayak. Where's yours? 'Cause we need one when we go down to the river.
I have a kayak in my purse. That's what I thought everybody did.
Okay,
that must be a big purse.
Hey, I'm in Texas. Everything is big in Texas.
Needed it for the
I
Texas.
think somebody's going to have to send me some kind of thing like that. I could use it to ship stuff.
Well, hey, guys. All right, so we have Amit on here. Amit just joined us. Amit, while you're up there and you're hyped, man, come on, tell us a little bit about yourself, when you joined, why you joined, and what you're most excited about.
Well, I joined in, mid-May, because, just like I said before, if anybody's seen me on here before, I saw a lot of people making money on Amazon and eBay because I was purchasing on them. So I knew somebody had to be doing something. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's how a lot of people understand this. And the nice thing is, when we're doing stuff on eBay and Amazon, we're not dealing with, let's say, outlaw companies that nobody knows about. And so that's what was really easy about doing this. Because if you can learn how to do this, you know that the money's there. And as you get deeper and deeper into it, you just understand where the money is and how to do other things. So for me, I was sold on that and a bunch of stuff, because I knew if I was going to be buying stuff on eBay and Amazon, I knew other people were. So I knew the customer base was there, honestly. And so that's why I jumped in.
Hey, that makes
and
perfect sense.
And I'm happy that I am. And, it's nice because I'm from the old training, right? So now with this new stuff, it's easier to do stuff. So I'm kind of cranking out listings like in 10, 20 seconds. And by the way, if anybody wants, I'm selling a basketball hoop that I don't own right now. So we'll see how that works. You know what I'm saying? Just a feeler out there.
Hey, I hear you. So Have you actually used the listing integrations tool that we have in the back office now?
I'm starting to. I'm starting to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to. And
Okay.
me and Parrish were talking about that recently. So.
Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. So, as far as the listing integration tool that I'm talking about, with the rollout of DSD 2.0, that's one of the additional free tools that was added to our pro system. So we'll get into that a little bit further. But I want to come over here and attack Bruce because but Bruce, before you start talking, man, I mean, I want to show everybody that we're kind of Twinkies today, you know? Yeah, Twinkie power.
There we go.
Okay, I'll even show the backside.
Woohoo!
Oh, somewhere. Ninja in training. Hey, if you haven't already figured out, we're pretty goofy on here, and we have a lot of fun. So.
Cool, cool, cool. Come on, Bruce. Give us your story. Your when you joined, why you're excited, what's coming up in the future. You know, go give us some nuggets.
Cool. Okay. I joined DS Domination and one thing that I didn't do is actually get my wife's permission. I took it was Bears left. It was February of the end of February of 2014, and I had seen my sponsor on Facebook, you know, talking about making money while she was sleeping and so on and so forth, and curiosity got the best of me, and I had to ask her what she was doing. She sent me a link. I watched a video, and the rest is history. And it's been a fun adventure, fun journey. Met some incredible friends and people that that we quote unquote work with and goof off with, and you know, have a good time, and we're all, you know, independent business people. So we can, you know, the great part about what we do is we can come and go as we want to. And in fact, I just I have another tab open on my my screen right now. I'm actually booking a flight for the end of the month on into August. This will be the first time I've seen several of my siblings in a long time. I'm going to leave on a Wednesday and fly back on a Wednesday. So if that tells you anything, we can, you know, come and go as we want to. I didn't have to ask anybody. I didn't have to, you know, call a boss and, you know, beg for time off and all those things. Deborah thought I had to beg her for time off, but, you know, that's my wife, if you don't already know. Wear the pants, Bruce. Wear the pants. Wear the pants, buddy. No, I don't have any. I shorts. No, I'm joking. I do wear the pants, by the way. She knows that, so don't tell her, Nick. But anyway, yeah, she's not on here, so I can talk all kinds of smack. But anyway, I also own a conventional business, and which I built in right here in North Texas, which I'm not originally from here. So I know what it takes to you know, to build a business literally from virtually nothing to, you know, $250,000 in 3 years. So, but the cool part about with what that's totally a different business, but what we can do what we can do right here from home, right where I'm sitting in my world headquarters. My commute's really long every day. I commute from my bedroom to the coffee pot and back to my office. So it's a lot of fun, and you can sit right here and literally, you know, build an empire right here at your desk, your kitchen table, from your phone, you know, a variety of different things. So it's there's tons of opportunities. There's a various, you know, different avenues that we can take, whether it be on drop shipping on eBay, whether it be drop shipping on Amazon, whether it be you know, I'm going to do something this weekend, which if you really, you know me, you'd know that about 14, 15 months ago, if you'd have told me I was going to go to a retail location of any kind, to include a grocery store, my wife and mother-in-law would say the word shopping, and I would just cringe. I mean, I would just like, that just sent me into overload. And now I actually go with people to stores and teach them how to shop for profits, which we're going to do this weekend. So, all kinds of crazy fun stuff. So if you're looking for fun and opportunity to, to put cash in the bank or, live your life, this is a great place to do it.
You hit that right on the nose again. Everybody's right on the nose. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, there's, like you said, there's plenty of different ways to actually get involved in the business. I mean, it can be as much as you just not playing, but getting on your laptop a couple hours a day, all the way to like what Parrish and I do. This is what we do full time. It's all that we do. So I mean, we've got multiple things running around. We've got boxes, we've got inventory. I mean, you name it, we have it running around the house. And like Bruce was saying, we go out and we train other people how to do it. Because that's one thing that we love about the company is that we're not stingy with information. We give information out. I mean, like we're handing out glasses or cups of water at a race somewhere. Just throwing bottles of information at people as they run by us. Because there's so much money out there. I mean, guys, like Amber was saying, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer to join a company like this because, eBay, everybody knows eBay. A lot of us has probably already bought items off of eBay. If not eBay, then for sure I know Amazon. I mean, and if you don't, you're going to know them really soon. Then they just get approved to, from the FDA to fly drones around to drop off packages and stuff like that. Guys, Amazon is huge.
Yeah, Parrish will be driving some of those the way he's going.
Oh, goodness, yeah. I don't even want to talk about Parrish and these drones. But, yeah, I mean, guys, Amazon is a massive company. So, I mean, that was one of the biggest things that enticed me when I saw the video because I was like, wait a minute. I was overseas. Most of the things that we got for our company came from Amazon, and that's just not me talking. That was me. I had the company card. I know it came from Amazon because I bought it, So, I mean, that's what we're working with, guys. And like I said, we're going to get into that a little bit further, but I want you guys to hear from my husband, all right? Because the same way Bruce was talking from the other perspective, how he didn't ask his wife, me and Parrish actually talked about it before I joined, but it was more of something that, I was going to dip my head into first to see what was going on. But Parrish, come on, tell us what made you start jumping into the business head first and instead of just, putting your finger in the water.
Okay, well, as you guys know, I'm the other half of the Witherspoon dynasty. I'm the strong side. Yeah. And I'm also known as the Shipping Samurai. You guys also know me as the Shipping Samurai. But yeah, I got involved because I was ordered to get involved. She said, if you don't join, I'm gonna hurt you really bad. No, I'm just kidding. But no, we had a plan to get out of Iraq. So there's not much that Nikki didn't cover. She doesn't cover details very well when it comes to us for the business. Yeah, on the business side of things, yeah, she's very detail orientated. But when it comes to our side of the story, she's just really plain and just tends to leave that out when that's important information. And
that's why you're here.
It's important information because it's where we've come from. As far as what we've come from and how we got into the business, it's very important because she was a CFO for a major company, a major defense security company, and I was a team leader, trainer of a major security company that operated overseas in high threat environments. We were in Baghdad, Iraq for a decade. Okay, so here you have a security background, and then you have this financial background. Now, you can tie finances into everything as far as that's concerned, but it's not the same. Like she said, we've never sold anything. We've purchased plenty, and she can purchase, trust me. Okay, so we've purchased plenty, but we've never sold anything, especially not online or anything like that. So when she decided that this is what she wanted to do, or this was going to be the escape route, okay, because we had a plan to escape from Iraq, but we didn't know how we were going to do it, So when she had this plan to escape, I said, okay. go ahead. I'm going to continue to work because I didn't think it was going to work. I'm like, come on, man. You can't make no money sitting at home on your butt through your computer. Are you kidding me? That doesn't work. You got to go someplace and do it. You got to go to a job. That's not a job. That's play. Okay? That's a scam. That's what that is. So I said, well, you go ahead and do that. This is what I'm saying to her. Now, I'll tell you how I told her. I was like, hey, honey, yeah, that sounds great. Go right ahead. Yeah, you got my full support. But in my mind, I'm saying, oh, boy, here we go. I'll believe, okay, she just wants to take some time off. She wants to take some time off. She could have just told me. This is what I'm saying in my head. This is the dialogue that's going in my head. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to stay out here and continue to risk my life and keep things running while she goes and she plays on the computer for however long it's going to take before she realizes that, okay, this was a bad idea. Boy, did she fool me. And what I mean she fooled me in grand fashion because she got home and she took this thing and turned it into a mini dynasty. And by the time I got home a year later, she was like, okay, so you ready to join? Look what I've done. You don't have to go back to you don't have to go back overseas if you don't want to. And I'm like, yeah, right. You know, I'm still thinking I got to go to a brick and mortar type job location to make my money, and I have to physically go out there and do it. I have to sweat. I have to shake somebody's hand. I have to protect somebody to do it, you know. And she started to show me this this new system of making money while I was on leave. And I have to say, when I saw her numbers, I was like, okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. I can see why you don't need to go back, but you still haven't proven why I don't need to go back. I don't know that I want to do this. So we went to the event in Las Vegas. Met a lot of people. Met a couple out there. That's awesome couple that's doing some big things in DSD. Met that couple, and that just really made me say, hey, okay, this is real. This is definitely real. I saw all the people. I saw what they were presenting, and I actually sat down. I was a captive hostage. I had to listen. And as I was listening, I was picking up all this information because I'm very detailed and I'm very factual. You know, I come from a law enforcement background, so you know I need to gain my facts so I can tell her why I need to go back overseas. And so I'm pulling all these facts down, and I'm keeping track and keeping notes and things like that so that I can attack her when we get back home as to why I don't need to do this. And they all started coming out positive. I couldn't find any negatives because it was giving us free time. It was making money, making the same money, no risk. You know, we weren't away from each other because when we were in Baghdad, I could literally look across the street to where she was, but because of the threat, I couldn't go over there to go see her when I wasn't working. Now, if I was working, I can take people all over that place. They'd say, okay, Spoon, I need you to take this person. I need you to take this person with your team into this high threat area so that they can go talk to Iraqi ministers and so on and so forth. I can take them all over, but I couldn't walk myself across the street to go meet them. And I was like, okay, you know what? No more of that. That's done. We can be here. We can be together. We can have fun. We can make money. And everything's good. This is what we needed. So it was at that point that I decided, okay, it's time to get in. I jumped in, gave her my full support without the inner dialogue, and I'll tell you what, things have been flying since then. Once I did that, I mean, we just really took off as a team, you know, because we started attacking it as a team. When we're attacking things as a team, there's no obstacle, there's no wall, there's nothing that we can't overcome. And I say this to all the husbands that are in it that wives are not, or vice versa. If you get your spouse on board with what you're doing and they're supporting you wholeheartedly, you will jump leaps and bounds in what you can do and what you can accomplish in this business, because literally the sky's the limit. You know, Bruce, I know Bruce is doing awesomely well. I know Kelly's doing well. We're doing well. Amethyst is just came in. He just came in, but you know what? He's doing big things. He's doing the right things. He's setting himself up now for the success. He's on the success path, and he's ready to start blasting out some numbers to you guys that you guys are going to be looking and saying, "Wow, he'll be another prodigy." Okay, like everybody else that's on this screen. So this is an awesome opportunity, and that's where we came from and why I actually got in. So I hope you guys were able to follow that and track that, and I didn't get too deep into it. But Nikki, did that cover it, or you want me to go even more?
No. You did very, very well. I mean, I like to hear, you know, your perspective. Like you said, I tend not to overlook it, but I don't give it its, you know, due course whenever I'm actually, you know, sharing the story of how we actually came about.
Yeah, I mean, here's another example. I mean, what we were doing before, the danger that we were in daily, it can't be explained any better than this, okay? Nikki was one of the victims of the very first suicide attempts acts of suicide, suicidal bombing in Iraq, on a U.S. civilian institution. Okay, she was there. She's got scars for it. She got the civilian portion of the Purple Heart as a result of the injuries that she received in that. Okay, so that's the danger that she was in. Rockets coming down, mortars falling down every day. I myself been blown up 3 times. Okay, while on venue taking principals or my VIPs to different locations. Okay, so with that being the case, I mean, the danger that we were in, we couldn't last. We couldn't sustain that and continue to come out with all our fingers, all our toes, and our wit. So it was very important for us to find a change and to find it fast. So, you know, that's some of the danger. That's some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Initiative. There you go. That's some of the initiative that we had to find something different. And I'm sure there are a bunch of you out there that have same or similar initiatives, or initiatives that may not be as extreme as ours, but are still extreme in your own light, in your own path on life, where you need to make a decision. You need to do something different. If you're looking to do something different, this is definitely one avenue that you definitely want to look at.
Nope, you're absolutely right there, guys. And as you see, I got my phone up, so we're actually scoping. 2 birds, 1 stone. But yeah,
okay, well, since you're scoping,
I'll jump out here just real quick, because I'm going to talk to you about or talk with you from a different perspective, and Nikki and Parrish, you know, I give them all the credit in the world, because they went through, you know, 10 years of being in that environment. And that's, you know, I've been in a similar environment myself when I was in the military. So it takes a toll, you know, and definitely does. I'll tell you something else that can really take a toll if you're not, you know, not aware that things are happening. I was actually a corporate executive for about 25 years in the insurance industry. Built sales teams all over the country. Traveled all the time. I was gone more than I was home. Had 2 houses and I barely lived in either one of them, et cetera, et cetera. And made a lot of money. I mean, made a lot of money over the years. Went on trips. I mean, we went on cruises, all kinds of crazy stuff. Fun, had a ball. But the one thing that I didn't have was I had no control. No matter what I did, how loyal I was. One day I got a letter in the mail, and there was a letter in my mailbox when I opened it up that basically said they were going bankrupt. And that's exactly what happened. Pretty much at the same time, our oldest son was injured in the military and became bedridden for about 2 years. And so I made the conscious decision to become his caretaker for a couple of years. And then throughout all those challenges, we actually moved to Texas for his treatment and so on and so forth. And when thankfully, when he healed to the point where he was able to walk again and have a life of his own, it was a matter of, okay, now what do I do? Deborah came to me one day and said, "What are you going to do for work?" And I was like, I knew what I didn't want to do, because I did not want to be back in that situation where I thought, okay, I put in this many years in different companies and one company, gave it 100%. Okay, I mean, gave it everything that I could give it, and no matter what I did, Monday through Friday, on Monday of the following week, I was back at zero again. Okay, you were judged from week to week based on your numbers, your team's numbers, etc. And it didn't matter. I mean, you were just another set of numbers. And so, if you're in a corporate executive position, or if you're in a job situation or whatever, where you think, wow, I'm making all this money, I've got all these corporate perks and all this stuff, and all of a sudden you find out that no wrongdoing of your own, it just happens. Okay, you may be 100% loyal to the company, but are they 100% loyal to you and your family? Okay, and that's what I found out that was not the case. Okay, I found out the hard way that I had my ladder that I was climbing all these years leaned up against the wrong wall. And so I vowed to myself that at that point, when I was, able to go back into the workforce, that I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I wasn't doing it for them. Okay, whoever them was. I knew I looked at the job market here, even though it's strong in North Texas. That's not what I wanted to do. And so I started a conventional business with $1,000 in an old van and built a snack food distribution company from zero to $250,000 in 3 years. And that just came out of pure guts, effort. I never believed that I couldn't do it. Okay, had a lot to do with mindset, and I knew that I didn't exactly know what steps I was going to take, but I knew that I wasn't going to step back into a role that I did not want to be in, and I refused to do it for somebody else. And that was my sense of security, that I was able to get up every single morning and go out and see customers, potential customers, whatever the case, clients, build those relationships. And then on weekends, I worked trade shows every single weekend. Didn't matter what it was, I was in front of people 7 days a week for 1 year. And worked 12, 14, 16 hours a day. And my thought process was I was willing to work 14, 16 hours a day, so I didn't have to work 8 hours a day for somebody else. And, so if you're in that situation, you don't have to walk away from your corporate career, but what I am saying is take the time that you do have available and work something for yourself. And this business is a great avenue for that, because you can do this, now granted, you're not going to make, 6 figures on an hour a week. I mean, it's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to be blunt with you. I'm going to be straight up. But
what? You're not doing that, Bruce?
What's that?
I said, what? You're not making 6 figures for just an hour of work a week?
Yeah, well, it's one of those dirty words, work, but we have fun doing what we do. And you don't have to, you can build your own empire, so that, God forbid, that anything happens, to your corporate career, if you're in that situation, that you have the ability to now not even have a bump in the road, just pick up right where they left off with your own business. Otherwise, what you don't want to do is you don't want to build the well after you're already thirsty. Okay, you want to build that well while you've got plenty of water, and then if things happen where you have to dip into that well for your family's well-being. No pun intended there. I didn't bad choice of words, but your family's care and whatever their future. You've already got the well ready. Okay, so we're here to reach out and help you. My statement that I always tell people is, I'll work as hard for you as you work for you, and I mean that, because I'll share and share and share and share. I just got off the phone shortly before we jumped on here with a lady that had some questions. She's not on my team, okay? And we all do that. We share with everybody, as long as somebody is willing to, do their own thing and be their own master of their own destiny, and put something behind it called work. Then we're here to help, and we'll do the same thing for you, or with you.
Yep. Where's that print on the next? That's what the team for.
I think Nikki's Periscope's getting in her way of the Hangout, so
Okay. Let me see. Is this better? Okay.
It's better.
Put my headphones back in there now. All right, guys. So, like he was saying, the purpose of the group, our unit, the Team Neos and Boss Squad, is to assist with extra, questions and things like that, is to provide an additional level of support for any existing members and new members. Guys, you'd be surprised. A lot of people are scared to start new things or try new things. But we always tell people this is not difficult, it's just different. So you kind of have to get outside of your comfort zone a little bit, because, like everyone on the panel has said, this is not what we've done our whole lives. We all have different backgrounds. I was an accountant. I wasn't trying to sell anything online. I didn't even know that was an option for me. But, I had to get out of my own way in order to start being successful in this totally different field. And that's exactly what we've been able to do. We've been able to take the training. We've been able to take the support that we have online, take the support from the team, and just rock it out, guys. Let me give you a little bit of information on what you get by joining not just DS Domination, but a team member on Neos or Boss Squad, guys. We have an additional platform that we use to provide training, to provide calendar announcements. We have contests. We just had a contest that ended this past Monday where we had 2 team members win $50 worth of inventory that they could go, put on eBay, put on Amazon, guys. This was just free inventory. The only requirement on the contest was for them to post a picture of them working their business. And guys, we got some awesome pictures out there. If you look directly under this video that you see my face on right now, there's a few social media icons. Follow us on social media, guys. You can see our teams directly for yourself. And better yet, you can see that we're not just pulling your chain here, guys. We are actually working this business. You can see other people that are doing the same things that we're doing. So one of the things that I want to do with you guys before we get into another topic is I want to go over the programs in DS Domination. A lot of times you'll hear people ranting and raving about the company, but they don't really tell you what it is that you are getting into or potentially getting into. All right? So before I go into this, if you already know for a fact that you're ready to join us, there are 2 green buttons underneath the video. One says Join Pro, Join Genesis. Feel free to click either of those and just, hey, join the team. All right?
Both.
I'm going to, or both. Hey, I'm going to give you some information on as far as what the different programs are, guys. All right? So the very first program that we have is Pro. Pro is just that. It's an introduction to the company. It's introduction to dropshipping. That brings you into the realm of dropshipping using Amazon and eBay. All right? A step above Pro is Elite. Elite uses those same fundamentals that you learned in Pro, but it expands your suppliers. And it also gets you something on a different platform. A step above Elite, you have Unleashed. Unleashed is going to just do some really, really wild things. More suppliers, cashback, more information on selling on those additional platforms. Some really, really crazy tips and tricks. Guys, one of the guys that trains in the Elite and in the Unleashed, I believe in Dallas, his check was like $600-something thousand. Now, like everybody said, the results may vary. We can't tell you what, you're going to make in the company because we just don't know. We don't know what the level of effort you are going to put into this business. We can only tell you what we put into the business and what has come out for us. but you'll never hear somebody tell you what you will make in this business, because that is 100% up to you and your work ethic, guys. All right? So we've gone through Pro, Elite, and Unleash in record time. The next program after that is Monopoly. Monopoly actually uses the same techniques that you use to sell on eBay, but now you're selling on Amazon, guys. You're selling on Amazon. You're drop shipping on Amazon. The next step and the biggest, most fun, exciting one that we have out there is Genesis. Genesis is actually FBA. You're selling on Amazon using fulfillment by Amazon, meaning you can go out, you can shop, you can find these awesome deals. You can even do private label items. We show you how to get private label items directly from the source, from China, from anywhere in the U.S., anywhere in the world, get them brought back to the U.S., or even Europe, Mexico, Canada, whichever fulfillment center you feel like using. I believe they even have it in India now. And you mail your products into Amazon, and they do all of the work for you. Guys, it's amazing. Okay, you can literally make sales in your sleep and not have to do any work for them. You literally just sit back and let Amazon do all of the work for you, guys.
I like that.
It is awesome. Yeah, that's our favorite one. That's where we got the whole name FBA Ninja. My battery is so going to die pretty soon, so I'm going to have to stop running my mouth and let you guys talk in a second so I can plug my laptop in. Woohoo! Oops, unprepared. But that's how excited I was to jump on this thing. But guys, so those are our different platforms that we have. But let me give you one good thing. Notice I didn't say anything about recruiting. Okay? Oh, look, here's the low battery icon. Okay. I didn't say anything about recruiting just yet, guys. Nothing about recruiting just yet. But if you want to recruit, by all means you can. But guys, the majority of people in our company do not recruit. We are here for the business. We are here to work the business. Parrish and I are not recruiters. We work the business. Now, mind you, we do have a team, but our team came to us primarily because of the results that we produce. And why? Because we love to show other people how to make results. Our entire team, the team Neos and Bosswell, we love to help other people make results. Okay? Because we're not greedy. There's plenty of this out there for everybody. All right? I want to push over to Kelly right quick. All right, Kelly, can you go over a few of the not inventory tracking, but your bookkeeping that we were talking about earlier? Okay, guys, and the reason we want her to go over this is because this is a business. You know, this is you starting out your own business, and we want people to make sure that you're starting off on the right track. And to start off on the right track, you need to make sure that you are operating like a business, and you're no longer operating like, you know, just some regular person walking down the street. No, you are building your generational wealth. You are building an empire for your family, and you have to treat it as such. So I'm going to turn this over to Kelly right quick while I plug in my laptop.
I want to talk about some bookkeeping. Yeah, everyone's going to be, fun. I hate balancing my own checkbook. But yeah, you have to be a business. I mean, you got to check with your state laws. I mean, I checked my state laws, and it says if you sell over 3 things for profit on eBay, then you're a business. So you have to, make sure that you are registered, because you have to register with your state to make sure that everything's all, you get everything okay, and then you can get your sales tax number and everything, because then you can use that to get when you are going out to get inventory, you can get your inventory tax free because you're reselling it with a resale license. But there's lots of bookkeeping stuff online. I just signed up with GoDaddy, and that just I looked it up and I signed on. And I went, whoa. I hadn't signed on this earlier because it tells you your monthly expenses, your monthly income, how much you're losing. They put it in all the categories so you know where you're spending, and it even has how much I owe for taxes. I don't have to sit there and do a bunch of number crushing. It got everything right there for me. So I really like that. I haven't checked out many others. I tried some of the free stuff on there online, and it ain't nothing compared. I mean, it's not very much, but it's a business, so it's an expense you have to have.
You hit that one once again. Everybody's hitting stuff directly on the nose. Okay, guys. Yes, like she said, there's plenty of options out there for you to start taking care of your business. And guys, even if you're not in Dia's domination and you have your own business, okay, track it. Even if it's your personal home expenses, this is something that, yeah, I know U.S. schools we're bad at. Like, our teaching, our education does not really teach our youth how to manage money, how to do a lot of this stuff. And guys, it's something that we're all going to be focusing on in our unit as well, to make sure that everybody's tracking things appropriately so that you can start your business off on the right page. You don't want to go from zero to hero and have your paperwork like at -50. You know, it's not really going to work. Okay, and I'm thinking that your tax guy, Uncle Sam, and everybody's not really going to be too happy with you guys, you know. But guys, there's so many different ways, like Kelly was saying. You can do it even if it's a worksheet, okay? Even if you just have an Excel spreadsheet, or if you have a notebook, anything, guys. But start to look at your business like a business and grow from there. As your business grows, let your method of tracking your expenses grow along with you. There's one great thing in our back office. So if you do join with DS Domination, by all means, if you have any other questions, get back to the person that invited you to this particular hangout. But I'll give you another tidbit. In our back office, once you join, you will have access to some pretty cool tax webinars. And they give you some really good information as far as, you know, write-offs and all kind of extra things that a lot of us probably just overlook. You know, the guy that actually gave us the webinar was he was a former IRS agent. He's been on the news. He's been all over the place, and he was telling us how the majority of Americans and most likely people all over the place overpay, you know, their taxes because we're not properly, you know, taking care of our own business. So, guys, it's something that we want to make sure that we reiterate. Those webinars are actually in our back office. Awesome. But like I said, and like Kelly said, you know, look at any means necessary. You know, paper. Use your phone. Use your phone. Take pictures of your receipts. Track where you're going. Track what you're doing. Excel spreadsheets. She talks about GoDaddy. One of our favorites is QuickBooks, and you can actually use it online. I mean, gosh, there's so many different places out there. Go ahead, Parrish.
Let's go to Ameth on the West Coast for those DSD members or those people that are on the West Coast that are looking on how they can track their books. What kind of techniques he's using to track his books, and as far as what's considered a business out there in California. Ameth, you there, buddy?
Uh-oh, I think he's muted.
There we go. Yeah, I was muted, guys. I was muted. I thought I was talking when I wasn't. That's just tech for you. But yeah, for me, you know, since I've been kind of financial in a sense, because before I did this, I was kind of in finance. So part of that, I use QuickBooks for my accounting stuff. In terms of businesses out here, you know, a lot of people think that it's way hard to do all this and stuff like that. But California considers you a business if you sell certain things online. For example, you know, if you're selling on Amazon, that, and the other. So if you want to go that route, it took me 15 minutes to do stuff. Really, I was doing this today. I went to City Hall, and I was in and out within 15 minutes. Got everything I needed, if that was what I wanted to do.
Cool.
If that's what you want to do. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And believe it or not, it's more lenient than people think on certain things. You know, yeah. Everybody thinks it's really complicated, but it's not. It's not. I was in and out within 15 minutes with the stuff I had to do.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the deal too. You know, a lot of people think that, yeah, it's going to be difficult. I don't really want to do this and I don't want to do that. But, you know, guys, like we said, it's not difficult. It's just different, and you just have to, you know, step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and experience something new. All right, so guys, we've been over everybody's awesome story. There are thousands of other stories that, you know, compare or even wilder or crazier than the ones that you've heard here tonight. We've got an entire team just waiting to interact with you guys. We also have corporate groups that are there for our members that are all over the world. Guys, we have people from almost, I mean, like, I think we're the only continent that we're missing is Antarctica, and we're working on that. Okay, we're working on that. We
Yeah,
need
I'm
the
gonna
first
ship
sign up.
Nikki out there.
We need the first penguin to sign up from Antarctica. Okay, but guys, we've got people all over the place. We've got a support structure that is all over the place. We even have training in Spanish. All of our training is available in Spanish. Our platform is also available specifically for the UK as well, because a lot of the different countries have different nuances in there. So, I mean, guys, DS Domination is constantly transforming. It's constantly evolving. It's a living company. That's what the 2.0 is for. It's no longer just a, drab, information and then you're done. No, we've got live webinars every Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, guys, you have a live webinar. We have we have Hangouts on Tuesday for the company itself. We have affiliate webinars if you're interested in recruiting. We've got those. We've got company events that are just crazy, awesome, fun to go to, all right? We've got, just constantly evolving training modules in the back office. All of our events are recorded. All of our webinars are recorded, and they're available to you. So if you join today, you have access to all of our previous webinars to go catch any other information out there. If you have a question on something that you come across in your training and you're not too familiar with it, guys, if you don't have to wait to the next webinar, you can go into the group and say, hey, blah, 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 I have a question on this. And you'll be surprised how quickly people start to respond back to you. The information is there, the assistance is there, the community is there, and everyone's just I can't even explain it. The level of enthusiasm, the willingness to help at any given time of the day. Guys, I remember New Year's morning, it was like New Year's morning, we were online, and I don't even know what time it was, but people were responding to questions, okay? That's the great thing about this company. There's no information hoarding. We're all here to help you grow your business, and everyone is excited to watch you grow your business. So guys, once again, if you are here, go back to the person that invited you. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to all of us on social media. All of our links are down below. Stay tuned with our YouTube channel, our Facebook page. We constantly have information updating, our Twitter, our Pinterest. Guys, we are extremely social. Chat with us down in the comment section. Of course, we will get back to everybody in there. If you have any specific questions, of course, go to the person that invited you. If you're ready to join, we are welcome you. Okay, we would love to see you on the inside. Go ahead and press those two buttons below this screen. Get started with us. We are excited, as you can tell. I'm actually kind of toned down today because normally I'm all over the place, so I'm actually kind of toned. I'm a little bit toned down, but you just wait till next week, okay? It's going to be on in your world, all right? So I'm just letting you know. I'm just like, I have to make up for this week because normally I'm just hyped. My cheeks aren't even red. Can you believe it? But it's okay. They're hot, though. It's okay. All right. But once again, guys, I'm Nikki Witherspoon, a.k.a. FBA Ninja. I really want to just thank you guys for joining in with us. We will be here again next Monday, same time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you missed the Hangout, don't worry. You can still send your team members here or anybody that you think might be interested. This video will actually replay over and over and over again until we start our new Hangout next Monday. Okay? So, guys, if anybody else on the panel has any final departing words, by all means, enlighten us. If not, I'll start talking.
Click the button and get started. Let's do it.
Emmett, anything left?
Yeah, man. I'd like to close because I'm the newest one out of you guys that have kind of been here, so I can talk for guys that haven't really joined and kind of thinking about that. Honestly, with this team, just so you know, and for anybody who's like this watching this Hangout, I think this is good information. I'm the guy that thinks 100 times before I actually make a decision. So I find it, I'm like, wait, is this right? Is this right? Is this right? Is this right? Okay, and I know there are people that are doing this. That's why I'm bringing this up. If you join this company and if you join this team, you never have to worry about people not having your back. I was talking to Parrish on the 4th of July, and we were talking for 10, 15 minutes, and I was talking to the Ninja as well. And, it's hard because sometimes you might join a company or you might join a team and you're worried about support. But in this team and in this company, support is not a problem. I can call Parrish at any time of the day and just get his opinion on anything that I need. And for me, being a new guy, I joined in May, right? That stuff has been invaluable. So I just want to say that because, you know, it's so hard to kind of get in and be around some real people that are actually willing to tell you what's actually out there. And that's something that me being a new recruit has helped me a lot. And a lot of people have walls when it comes to this, but once you get in here and you understand how it works, your walls will come down real quick. That's all I
Awesome.
gotta say.
Well said, brother. Well said.
All right, fellas.
All
I think
right.
that's it.
Anyone else? So then we're good to go. So we will see you guys next Monday, same time, same spot, and you know, we hope to have a lot more of you joining our team. And hey, I'm gonna end it at that. Yeah, everybody pretty much said it all. So I don't have to say anything else. That's awesome. So guys, if I can get everybody on the panel just to wave bye, we will see everybody next week, and we will go ahead and end this bad boy now.